Welcome back to Boys Love Queendom Puzzle, where we will talk about Queendom Puzzle.
Episode 6.
Because we're basing it on, like, hour 12.
I know it's part of the whole thing to show the same thing over and over again, but, like, the fact that I've seen every mistake... This one
felt really egregious.
They, like, had to fill in the 2 hours.
Because usually, like, it's like a comedy bit or like something funny that happens and nothing funny happens.
No.
So it was all just like
mistakes.
The amount of times we saw yeoreum announce that they had decided that they were doing Bad Blood and
We're doing Bad Blood and Web.
We watched it like 4 times. Yeah. Oh.
And 19 times.
We watched it 36 times.
It was just 2 hours of that decision over and over again.
Yeah.
So...
It is always very funny when they flash back to something that happened 5 minutes before. You'll like watch it happen, and then they'll go to the package, and then they'll flash back to the thing you just saw. Had finished watching. And it's like, yeah, no, we know
what happened, girl.
There's not even commercial breaks. Okay, anyway.
But that's, you know what? That is the joy of watching Korean survival shows. They finally announce who wins all-rounder vocal rap. Puzzle team wins it. Miss Wannabe wins. Which, thank you to all of the commenters who explained the rules to us.
Yeah, because we totally missed.
Because we were like, totally missed the 2 out of 3. It's points.
Not.
They're just saying who won.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean like the actual numbers.
They're not getting into the nitty gritty of the numbers. No data.
So Taeyeon was like, just because they won all 3 doesn't mean they could also win the dancing. So Queendom team, you could still win.
And Yanni is like very upset. She's very. I think what it is like she is probably of everyone on the show. Her and Doa probably are the 2 most competitive people.
Yeah, and they're actively expressing it.
But Doa has won multiple times at this point.
Yes,
and Yanni has never won.
I think G1 is also very competitive, but they don't edit her in as much as they do with Yanni. They finally decide the songs to dance for the dance challenge.
We have Glow Up. We have Web.
We have Overflow.
Overwater. We have Bad Blood by Taylor Swift.
Reputation? I don't know the I don't know the eras. I'm sorry.
I didn't go on the tour. I don't know the eras. I'm so sorry.
I don't know the eras.
I don't know the eras, and I don't know her little tour. We are not Swifties. We listen, we support, we lift up Swifties.
Yeah.
For the community.
They you know what? They put Ticketmaster on the damn dais.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They put them on that hearing.
She got scared, little Miss Ticketmaster.
So Swifties, I will give
Live
it to
Nation.
you. Yeah. We finally get the culmination of this dance battle, the Street Queendom Fighter, that Bora starts with her Anne Margaret dancing ass. Yanni finally steps up to bat to dance. There was a fun moment. Cherry Bullet got all dance there.
That was very fun.
Soojin got up there because she was like, I'm pissed that they kicked me off that team.
Yeah.
So let me go.
And Jiwon too.
And then Jiwon got up there and danced.
We saw Nana. Revelation.
We saw was dancing like drag queen dancing. Like all of the moves that she was doing.
Yes.
Was like hair flip, split, like.
Right. She had just
posing.
been to a club in Itaewon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no sign on the door. You know what I'm saying?
No sign on the door.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a wait out.
Yeah. She had a mask on, hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Who would you want to go to a drag show?
Taeyeon. I have said this now multiple times. I want to go out with Taeyeon and Key, and I want to absolutely stay out until like 9 a.m. Like I want to wreck my liver.
To me,
who do you want to go out with?
I think Huisaw would be fun. She gives me
she's
like
too young.
Yeah, she gives me like, oh my god, it's my first time going out.
I know who your answer should be.
Who?
Doa.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. First of all, she is such the type of friend. Doa is giving me the friend who's like who supports you even when you do something wrong, and the girl's like, I went through the guy I was hooking up with, I went through his phone and I found that he was like sleeping with someone else, so I Venmo'd myself $1,000. And she's like, I love that. That is Doa. She's like, brunches on you, bestie.
Doa is also the person that's fully like, who's riding with who? You're doing the Uber? Okay, you're going there. What about you? How are you getting home? Okay, got it. Like, she's the one that's making sure everyone's taken care of.
Yeah. But not in like a
I'm not having fun tonight way.
Yes, very important to distinguish that, because there are those friends who like to go out, but then they like to like make it a big deal that they are like
I'm the one taking care of everyone.
I'm the designated driver. And it's like, okay, well, you
chose that. You said it. I loved yeoreum. She was.
yeoreum is. It's not even yeoreum was. It's yeoreum is. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean yeoreum is present. yeoreum is in the moment. yeoreum is living here in the here and now. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that to you?
You sound insane.
Does it make sense?
The way that Bora
I don't care if I sound crazy.
The way that Bora was like, "Girl, get up there, yeoreum, go," and she was fully like, "I felt pressured because everyone really wants me to do well, because I will."
I wanted to be the last one.
Yeah, and she does it by going up to the DJ.
Show. She's a closer.
Oh yeah, ABC. Always be closing, yeoreum.
Always be closing.
yeoreum in her BL costume, like office costume,
yeoreum,
but it's a real estate agent.
Of course, would be a great real estate agent. I can say that with absolute certainty.
And her tagline would be, "It's summer season."
Summer markets right around the corner.
Summer markets right around the corner. Call yeoreum.
Oh my god, I love yeoreum. If you want to move to Chicago and get to the real estate market, hit me up. I can give you. Yeah. She is the epitome of confident, not cocky.
Yes,
because it is fully backed up. She knows that she is so good at what she's good at.
She is so lipstick, like power lipstick.
Yeah, blazer, real estate. Yeah. I love her. She's amazing.
yeoreum to me is the Korean equivalent of saying sweater weather. It's like just like a word that you love to say over and over. I love saying yeoreum. I don't know what it is
just
about
the sound of the word.
The sound of her name. yeoreum.
Puzzle team wins the dance battle. The Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And so they decide, which they show, in case you forget at any point during the show, they do remind you that yeoreum announces puzzle team picks for themselves Bad Blood and Web. So then the other two songs, which are Overflow and Glow Up.
Overboard.
Yeah. Overwatch.
We saw was like, I don't think we should match styles because the people in Puzzle are really well suited for these like stronger style songs.
Otherwise, it would have been
Bad Blood and Glow Up, Web and Overwater. Web and Overwater, it would have been really tough for me. I hate to say it. I wouldn't be able to pick a winner.
Those are my two favorites. I mean, we can say right now, those are my two favorites.
Those are my two favorites. So.
And honestly, of the four, it's probably Overwater. I'm going to be really honest.
I'm going to say, out of all of the songs, I love Overwater. I will listen to. I will put it in my. I will put Overwater
because Web is that girl. She's giving the moment.
But to me, Web feels the more performance. But Overwater, I will say.
A lot of that this episode.
Yeah.
A lot of hand performance.
Hand performance. You are here. So we get to the dance battles. We get Bad Blood versus Overwater. Round 1.
Round 4 technically, but yeah.
So Bad Blood has the hardest choreography. La Chica was like, "Girls, this is the hardest choreography you'll ever do." Of the 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide between them or Web.
This or Web.
Because Web has like
its different challenges.
A prop.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is the one where it's like,
listen, the props here, they're not propping.
A lot of prop comedy.
Huge
for
Carrot Top community. Absolutely.
Huge for Carrot Top.
No one knows who we're talking. No one. 5 people who watched this got that.
So they were already so nervous this entire time. The best part
of waking up is
of this round is while they're practicing, that first rehearsal of them like practicing the choreography, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is tough." All of a sudden, Dohwa knocks on the door. And she's like, "Hey, girls.
This is so funny.
Oh, you guys were practicing today, too? It's so crazy.
We brought you snacks.
We brought you ahs. Yeah. Have some Americanos on us."
So funny.
I brought the 2 girls you kicked out of this team. So, do you guys think you're gonna like do better without them? And then she's just like, all right, well, good luck. Let's go. Kaja. Kaja.
This is so funny. Now, first of all, I said, okay, when we were watching this one, because this package comes before the other package.
It shows the like them being like, what are they doing?
It just shows the moment.
Yes.
It doesn't show them like coming in. It just shows them like they're there.
All of a sudden it happens. Yeah.
And so I was like, this feels like they were like, oh, we're all rehearsing in the same space, so let's do a group order, and we'll go pick it up and bring it over to you guys. And then the producer's like, well, since you're already going to do it, let's do a bit.
Let's make it like a
let's do a little
team versus team.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
More to come.
More to come.
So when they practice, everything goes like they're really struggling to get the splits, the back bends, the props. Like it's just a lot being thrown. The like backpacking, flipping over. Like there's so much going on in this number.
It's
a dance challenge.
It is a dance challenge. This seemed like Overwater, honey. This is overkill. Okay.
Tricks.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And it's like
this is the choreography equivalent of like before you leave, take one thing off.
Yeah.
Just one less trick.
Yeah.
Would have been fine.
What trick would you have left out?
Probably the split, actually.
Probably the split. Because I do agree with the fire. I think the fire is a good trick to keep. Especially
also, the fire is not a dance.
But I mean, with the whole concept of it, like, this is a scorned lover who becomes a villain. Based on the movie Malena.
Buona fortuna, Signora Malena. The fire thing made sense because it looked like she was burning a letter or a picture or something like that. Like burn.
I want you to burn. Oh, you're thinking of.
I'm thinking of Hamilton.
I'm erasing myself from this narrative.
Who is your princess? Is it a shock? No, right?
No, it's fucking Nana.
Yeah, it's great.
We're not okay.
This is not Nana's best performance.
This is not Nana's best performance, but she did so well. It's when she like leans her head, she tilts her head down, and her eyes pierce to the audience, to the camera.
Her focal point is so good.
That is when
I want to watch her do like. I want to watch her do fouettes. I want to watch her do like pirouettes. But she has great form.
I want her to do pas de deux. I want a Korean so you think you can dance. And just keep pairing up the girls.
Yeah.
With like numbers.
Is there? I know they had Street Fighter, but is there like a
Dancing with the Stars?
No, I don't.
Dancing the rumba with her partner Artem. It's Nana.
Nana's my princess. Great. I have nothing more to say. This one was hard.
This one was hard because it wasn't even about the mistakes. It just felt like it ended up kind of washing out. Like the choreography just felt like a wash across. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they do so much, it waters everything else down. You're supposed to do one trick, and that one trick stands out. But if the whole thing is tricks, then it's like. And then you don't nail every trick.
I know.
That's what's really hard about it.
Because the thing with the other 3 songs, it felt like there had more personality.
Yes. This song, too, because there were so many tricks, their choreography in between the tricks was, like, pretty, like, simple. And so I was like, I don't know. I get it, but...
If we weren't allowed to pick Nana.
Probably Kay.
Yeah, she really surprised me. She did really good.
Well.
And she sounds great on the track.
She sounds great.
Who's your popper, Adam?
Yeah, I said Sooyoon.
I think she did really well. Outside of that, Sooyoon just like is in character when she performs. Because I know that like she did it in nude. Like she just has like a really good like stage presence when she's performing.
I also thought Sangha did really well too. Sangha was almost my number one.
Sangha sounded great on the track too. This is the best I've heard her, singing wise.
Yeah.
I picked Uyeon just because I didn't feel like she didn't have that much to do.
There is we will get to it later, but there are two people that I pick later where I'm like, I have said the same thing multiple times now that I just feel like I'm not getting it. Not anything, but like they're not being featured in enough of a way for me to feel like I'm like, oh, I'm really captivated by this performance.
I feel the same way, and you can probably guess who are my poppers in every number because of that reasoning.
Yeah.
Overwater, they're like, okay, we're not going to outdance them because this was the exciting number, but let's really like surprise them. Let's show them a little something extra. Soojin is hell-bent on being like, I'm going to show these girls up.
And you.
And you, too, yes. And I think they chose really well. Dohwa just like took control on this episode, and I was obsessed with it.
They even cut to her in Glow Up later when they like were deciding, when they were like, I think we're going to get Glow Up. And so she was like, we're going to be great. They think we're not going to do well at Glow Up, but we're going to be really good. Like she's really good at, Doa's really good at like stepping out of the competition and seeing it from like almost like above.
Yeah.
And being like, here's how I need to rally the troops.
Yes.
She's really good at that.
There was like a sense of that, like
she would be a really good leader. To be very honest, she would be very good.
And that's why, like, even when they were doing Snap, remember she was taking on the leadership role, and then like saw that Huisaw actually caught the choreography a lot faster. So she was like, Huisaw, why don't you? She's someone that can be a leader, but like isn't pressed about pride or anything. Like she's really thinking about, let's utilize what's best for the group. We see them be like, well, Puzzle's downstairs.
Yes, we see the precursor.
And she was like, and oh my God, you guys were kicked out, right? What if we go down there? What if we buy them snacks so we could see who's dancing? Who are we up against?
Yeah.
That was really all she was. She was like, I need to know who the dancers are.
Right, because they're not supposed to know each other's teams.
Yeah. Whatever.
Who cares?
Who cares? So they truly go in there to intimidate the other team and be like, really just to see what the team is. But they ended up, I think Doa just like had fun and was like, well, since I'm here, might as well
stir the pot. Yeah.
I love it. They end up, when they dance Overwater too, Mito and Phi are both in this number, and they are still like overseas too. Yeah. So you saw them kind of like learn the number on their own.
I really liked this number. I think the lines are so clean. The choreography is so, it's the kind of it reminds me of New Jeans choreo. Yeah. In that it's so,
I mean, the style of the music
sharp
too,
and like elongated, but also like trendy and fresh. It's like it's swimming in that. It's swimming in that kind of energy.
There's like waves in the back. I mean, it's a mermaid song. It's Fruity Girl.
It is Fruity Girl Arrow. You did say that.
Yeah, it's a little bit more 90s than Fruity Girl.
Yeah.
It's a little more throwback. I was hearing like Brandy.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like that 90s R&B beat in the back, which I mean is what Attention New Jeans is. Like,
yeah.
Pulling.
That's what it's harkening back to. Yeah.
They sounded so good. The track sounded great.
Do you remember when, like, the mid 2000s, like, going out would be like a blouse with a blazer for girly pops?
Girls, girly pops, like a cargo skirt,
or like an express like pinstripe pant, and like a flowy blouse and a blazer. Like it like looked like it was business casual, but you would go to the club in that. Do you remember this? Somebody back me up. Please validate me.
Overwater, Princess and Poppers.
Princess, 1,
2, 3. Soojin.
I'm shocked.
Dohwa was great.
You believed the narrative.
I believed it. I fell into it. I thought Soojin. Okay, even though she has done this concept now twice, she did Charismatic and then she did Weekend.
Yeah.
this was the most natural that I felt it from her, because
Totally.
I think it was like fully.
She's my number 2. I'll say that.
She was fully like, I'm being like, I am the song. Like she like, even, you could tell that she like believed it too.
Yeah.
And I think just in that already helped. I thought honestly, it's threading brows in this one.
This song especially,
because my other one would be Jiwoo. I thought Jiwoo did really good too.
Jiwoo I thought was fine. Jiwoo gives me 6th member of New Jeans, because I think she just has that long straight black hair. So and she's so like tall and skinny.
Adam and I are convinced that Jiwoo probably was the 6th member, but they were like too tall.
Too tall. She is like a foot taller than
She's a full foot tall.
This song is of the 4 songs, this is the hairography song.
Oh,
and what I mean by that is
flips.
It's the very famous Glee episode season 1.
No, I'm not doing this.
The girls do. Is it the mashup number? Anyway, they learn about hairography.
Asking me?
Yeah, no, I'm asking the room. You just like toss your head around a bunch, and it like distracts from actual dance.
Did they do a Tina Turner number? Was that River Deep Mountain High?
No, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe the hairography is also the one where they do the mashup episode. So it's the when they all get
Aren't
on
they
like
all
Adderall.
mashups?
No. The first season, there's like a very specific episode the first time they do a mashup, which is this episode.
Is it Walking on Sunshine?
Yes. And Halo. It's a great... Glee, listen, we can say a lot of things about Glee, but Glee, when she mashed up, she did the excellent mashups.
And then everyone was doing mashups.
I Feel Pretty Unpretty. Herstory. That's herstory.
So Dohwa did a lot of hairography.
And she had, I mean, if we're giving Mermaid, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, okay?
She's fucking red hair.
It's giving Crayola Box Ariel, okay? Yeah, I just liked her. I liked her energy in the song. And her lines looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked her a lot. I thought she was really good.
Doha was great. I really liked Phi too. I think
Phi was also really good.
If Phi did this song as a solo and then had like backup dancers,
no one is talking. No one is. First of all, I'm not on Queendom Puzzle Twitter. I don't know how I'm escaping it.
Yeah,
I've engaged.
Same.
And it's just not appearing.
Yeah, same.
It's on a different realm of Twitter that I am not a part of. Doesn't matter.
Twitter doesn't think you watch the show.
She does not believe. I have a whole show where I talk about this fucking show. Anyway, no one is discussing that Phi has come correct on every single concept that she has been in on the show. She matched
every song. Snap,
crackle, pop. Okay.
No, Snap was great. Shutdown was amazing.
Last week,
fucking Hopeless Romantic.
Yep.
And then now this.
Yes, I know.
And if you
all sides.
There are a lot of girls there that like
Hype Boy.
Honestly,
the only thing she's done where I was like, I'm not living for this, was her rap in her audition.
And even she said it. It's like, I can rap, but I mostly prefer to sing if I can. We get a lot of commenters that are like, yeah, besides Phi, you guys picked my exact group or whatever, my exact puzzle. And I want to challenge and urge everyone out there to think about Phi, because she has nailed every concept.
She's really good.
So I think give me a reason why you don't think she should be in this puzzle.
The reason is because there are so many other good girls as well. It's not even like, listen, we are not in a Fantasy Boys situation, okay? Where it's like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel in order to find a group. Like, I could probably make 3 different puzzles.
Oh yeah.
Like when they get rid of 5 people, I'm gonna be like, okay, debut the 21. And just have them be 3 separate teams. It'll be like NCT. Be 3 separate teams. Great. Done and done. Amazing.
Yeah, Queendom Puzzle Bright, Queendom Puzzle Dark.
Queendom Puzzle Sentimental. And that one's just boring.
Yeah. And it's just ballads. Who's your popper, Adam?
Soyeon.
Me too.
I know.
There was a moment.
She's not bad.
She's not bad.
No, it's really.
She's really not bad.
This is my favorite number, and I was very like, I don't even know if there is a bad one.
She just.
I don't even know if it's training. I honestly, and not like she can't do it at all. Just under her belt, just more comfortability.
Yeah,
because I think like she's.
There was she's
hesitant to. Okay. She's thinking everything.
Yes. What I was saying was, for that number, for that move, she like braced herself to be lifted up.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just those small things that like she just needs to like have that comfort.
Look easy breezy.
Yeah.
Especially on a song like that.
I know. But
so your pick of those two.
My winner of round 1 is Overwater.
It's Overwater, yeah. It's easily Overwater. I hate to say it. Bad Blood wasn't bad. It was just blood.
Web versus Glow Up. Adam.
RJ.
Are you strapped in and ready to watch?
Enough. Do you think those are just the white straps and then they painted them red? Or do you think they bought red straps?
They bought red straps, but I think they were like, they had the white straps. I'm like, well, we have these straps. Let's just use them again. I love this moment when yeoreum was like, when they were picking the numbers, she was like, I held back of wanting to be in Bad Blood because that was the number I wanted to do. But I felt like there should be a strong dancer, like leader in Web to help the team.
And good. Great decision.
Great decision. Because...
Mama. I think this was the right decision.
This was definitely the right decision. She
is giving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and fucking talent.
In some lip syncs in Drag Race, when the music starts and they do one move right away at the start of the lip sync and you know they're going to win the lip sync. It's when Alyssa puts her leg up on the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When yeoreum crawls down to the floor and looks at the camera, I was like, you won.
I literally wrote her name down at that point.
Oh, God.
It's so crazy.
She's so good. She is so good. And I knew she was good.
She is just so...
I knew she was good before this started, but I didn't know.
She is just so aware of her lines and the way her body looks in physical space, and like also marries it perfectly with like facial expressions.
Yeah. Because even when she was doing her little dumb, sexy street dance battle,
she is so good at this.
Serving. So they built this whole thing up that like they kept making mistakes with the straps. Obviously, we're back to strapic puzzle. Like they don't know, like, you know, dancing with props, you don't know what could happen. You could make a mistake. And they were making mistakes during the rehearsal. 2.
Yeah.
But they were so scared. And the number was really seamless when they performed it.
Listen, bad dress.
Great opening night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So... is it a surprise who our princesses are?
It's yeoreum.
If you didn't... Same Nana rules. If you couldn't pick yeoreum.
If I couldn't pick yeoreum. Honestly, Rina. Hers.
First of all, the best her Bob has looked.
Oh, great Bob.
Full.
You know what? Let's talk about Popper right now. Let's talk about Popper right now. Popper goes to adding extensions to Bob's because both Yuki and Bora decided that they were going to throw... listen, I did like Yuki's ponytail. I am not into Bora's extensions.
They're not.
Her Bob is so chopped. It doesn't like fade in.
Yeah.
So you can just see like, oh, and there's her bob, and there's her extensions. Do they match perfectly?
Yeah.
The color is perfect, but
Yeah.
Imagine if we had 3 bobs. This is a bob number. They all should have cut their hair.
They all should have had bobs.
Everybody cut their hair for this song.
Speaking of bobs, okay, Bobs in Black, Chicago, Velma Kelly.
Ah, yes.
Jihan's top is like what a musical
Her
theater.
name is Soan. Okay. Do not include that. Do not include that.
Too bad, girly.
Do not include that.
It won't be the clip. It won't be the clip, but it'll be in the episode. Jihan's top, the top that she is wearing, it's black. Let me remind you.
Oh, okay.
It was black.
That narrows it down.
But it had like the cross thing, like it's like crossed in the neckline, but it looked like there was a little bit more crossing here. But it just reminded me of like what girls would bring to like a dance call. Musical theater girls would bring to a dance call. It'd be like, oh, I have to dress like.
You even talked about the pill.
Every time I watched Jihan and Bora, I was like, they're acting. Yeah. I don't know. There was this just
the two. Everybody's decided that Bora's Rachel, so the 2 Rachels are in this group.
Yeah, but I did think that like yeoreum, Jiwon, and Rina were probably the ones who like lived in this concept. Like the sex appeal was like palpable.
This is the over me.
Yeah.
Of Queendom Puzzle.
Mm-hmm. It's the sexiest number they've done so far, I would say.
Totally.
Yeah. Yes, there was a pill. It starts with a pill in Jiwon's mouth that says hypocrisy. And then she goes, nope. Like a cartoon.
It was a very
so
cartoon
funny.
Swallowing sound. Crunch. Nope. It was a crunch.
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
You know how you bite pills? I thought it was going to be something where she like bit it and then like mist came out or something. No, that's not what happened. She just swallowed it. Just got rid of it.
Unfortunately, my popper is Bora. Not because I don't like her. Okay, girls, calm down. I barely remembered she was in this number. Like when they were going out, I was like, oh, Bora's in this number. Barely saw her.
Mine is not Bora.
Who?
It's Jihan.
Oh, it's Jihan. Yeah, that was my other one too.
Because I agree that I felt like I got no Bora. And so usually if I get nothing and everybody else is good, then I'm like, well, you gave me nothing. Unfortunately, I don't know how comfortable Jihan is with like super sexy stuff yet. Right.
She was great in Nude though, but I think it's because Nude had a little bit
great,
well, this has a character too. I don't know.
I don't think Nude was as sexy as though.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was a little awkward, and like there were certain dance moves where there was like hip action that I felt like she was a little more stiff at than the other girls. Yeah, that's why I picked.
I mean, you want to talk? But hips,
again, we're
threading brows.
We're threading brows. We're trimming bangs.
We're adding extensions to bobs.
We're adding extensions to bobs for no good and goddamn reason.
Yeah, we're trimming bangs.
Can we just imagine for one moment that
if it was all bobs,
they all came out with a fucking bob?
Iconic.
I honestly would have started screaming.
Yeah. Iconic.
We love a bob.
Okay, who are they up against?
There are 3 bobs in that group.
I know. Natural bobs.
And I like that they all have. Everyone in that group had black hair. So because it was like very like it's a web of like black widows. That was like the vibe. That was basically what the vibe was.
It would have been cool to see.
I liked that they all kind of like looked.
They all like had similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a waste of bobs.
What a waste of a bob.
Blow Up is who they're up against.
Yes.
So this, girls, it's as if Yeonmi watched our episode and was like, I gotta step it up. I gotta.
Because honestly, this is Doa and Yeonmi's episode.
Doa and Yeonmi's episode. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to say to the girlies that were like, oh, that one on the left clearly hates Yeonmi because he's a Bora stan?
Fine.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
After you just dragged Bora for putting on extensions.
I know. I was the one who said I was the one who made Bora my popper last week.
No rhyme or reason, girl.
No, it's okay. People feel their feelings and then they comment their comments and it's fine.
But Yoni ate this episode up.
Oh, we just want to get to it. Who's my princess?
Yoni's your princess?
Yoni,
for this one?
she ties with Soen.
Oh, you can't, girl. You can't talk to me about Soen.
Because this is the vibe Yanni gives.
Yes, it's like
Yanni. It's cool. Let me say this.
Okay.
Yanni gives the vibe of girl that would beat you up.
Yeah.
Girl that would beat guys up. Specifically, not girl who would get in cat fights.
Yes.
Girl who would beat guys up. That is what Yanni gives me. Like, she would be mean to me in the hallway and I'd be like, wow.
She's
she knows
so
who I am.
fucking cool. Yeah.
Wow. That's Yanni.
Yes.
Yanni should not, I hate to tell her. I hate to say it. Yanni should not be giving sweet, bubbly
Yeah, because she was
energy.
like, that's the old Yanni. I'm like, girl, that was never Yanni.
That's not Yanni. How about that?
Yeah. She gives like cool and cold.
Yes.
She gives, you know what she gives?
It's so good.
It's Queen card. It's like the beginning of Queen card when they're just like.
She has G Idol energy. Very
yes.
Sure. Very, yeah.
That's what I want. And she finally gets it in this number.
So good. She's so good in this. Just like a little stank face. Ugh.
Yes.
But also Soen.
But also watching Soen in this performance made me go to Adam and go, we need to award a Sapphic award every single episode. And then Adam said, you're just going to give it to Soen every episode. So what?
Her vibe is so different from everyone else on the show.
You know what? It's not the same as J-Lo Come Into My Fur, but there's the feeling of like, it's the same feeling of like, yeah, come here, let me, like, would beat up someone for you.
Yeah, not my older sisters are not like this.
They're not
my
cool
older
like
sisters
Soen.
are not cool. I hate to say it.
My princess is Judy.
Yes, also very good.
I thought she ate up the concept in a like, I'm hanging out with my friends. This is my crew. Like, that was her vibe.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really impressed with Judy. And she's always so funny.
Yeah.
She says the funniest things.
Oh, she's the best reactions.
Adam.
I'm going to be honest. This is my least favorite song of the four. The song itself.
Because it's a little simple. It's a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you know? It's just like...
I did know until you said it's a little eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So no, I guess I don't know.
It's just kind of like rhymes for rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not like...
We're having a good time. This is my rhyme. Glow up, show up, party up. You know, like just...
Yeah. Not necessarily thoughtful rapping.
No.
Or rhyme scheme.
But it's a bop.
Sure. This is more Weber than Sondheim. Popper.
Let's say it together. Hana du set cherin. I know. This one, it's still the same kind of like, it just didn't stand out, which is it's specifically hard with this song and with Time of Your Life, obviously, because everyone is honed in on like what makes them unique. Especially in this song, like everyone had a specific vibe going for them. This is probably my favorite
Julie's best performance,
because she was like, she sounded great, but she kind of gave like tough girl, like it girl a little bit. Yeah. So
the little like Haechan candy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really honest right now. I'm not an N citizen, and I will be shocked if my Spotify Wrapped does not have NCT Dream Candy as my number one song of 2023. I listen to it so often. It is my chicken soup for the soul. Can we talk about how we had them
used to watch it.
Watch.
Read.
We used to read. We bought We bought.
You had the chicken soups.
We bought, and they were in where? The bathroom.
Okay, mine was Reader's Digest.
Yeah, we had those too. Huge. I would read the funny stories.
The funny ones, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had chicken soups too. Web is the clear winner in this round.
I don't think it's as clear as round 4.
Okay.
I think this is closer than that one was. Than Overwater beating Bad Blood.
I think Overwater is my personal favorite song, but Web, the song is so good.
Yeah. It's great.
This, like, the Espa bridge.
Oh, yeah. Where it's a new song.
All of a sudden it's a new song, but it's still
And the lighting turned blue. Love that. Thank you, lighting designer. Thank you, lighting designer. We love to see it.
You know what it is? It's that feeling of, you know that thing? It kind of gave me like with the story of Black Widow, right? It gave the feeling of like them siring you in.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it's like, bam, you're dead.
And I've taken all your money.
And I'm eating your body because I'm a spider.
I'm a spider.
So yeah, Web was my winner here.
Glow Up was good, though. I would say of the 4,
I would say it's the weakest song, but
yes,
for a lot of these people, it's their best performance because they are able to just like really have fun and just like like even though Sharon was my popper, this is probably her best performance. In my opinion,
I agree. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Who wins, Adam?
We don't fucking know. What was it for?
What was the reason?
I don't even understand what is
just
the
so
point.
They can announce it in the live show.
But is it so that like more people, they won't skew the online votes?
Maybe
because if it's clear like, this team won, then we're gonna give more votes to the other team.
Yeah. I
had a conspiracy theory that they weren't saying the winners because the platform had broken. So they were like, Taeyeon was like,
I don't think they used it at all in this episode.
No, they didn't.
So
yeah, they're too busy dancing.
I think I would like Queendom to win just because it was really sad to see the 3 vocal raps go Puzzle's way. Yeah. But I would like to see Queendom kind of like, because I even though I love yeoreum and Anna, I love yeoreum, but I want Dohwa to win the benefits.
Yeah,
the people in Dohwa's.
I think Queendom needs the benefits more than Puzzle Team.
I agree.
I want Puzzle Team to win.
You do.
I do. Yeah.
All the way to the end.
Almost everybody who I want in the 7 is on that team. I've realized what I've been doing is not necessarily who I want in the 7, but like this week, this is who I'm like feeling from the episode I just watched. Okay. Does that make sense? Is it my turn?
Yep. Puzzle.
In 7th place, I have Dohwa. Leader. Onni. In 6th place, I have Bora.
Singer.
Main vocal.
Yeah.
In 5th place, I have Nana. In 4th place, I have yeoreum.
Wow. Okay.
In 3rd place, I have Ellie.
She charmed you.
She charmed me last week, and we're still riding the high.
You're still riding the high.
She was great this week too.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 2nd place, I have Yuki. Yuki was actually
your other princess.
No, I liked Rina more than Yuki, but I thought Yuki was really good also in Web.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And in 1st place, Miss Sapphic Puzzle. So is in 1st place. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just the vibe.
She has her own unique energy.
Yeah.
No one else on the show has it.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Man, she's cool.
She is cool. But cool
She's
in like...
cool, but she'd be nice.
Cool not... Yes. Cool not in a Yoni way where she's like cool, but like I'm afraid of her. She's cool, but like she...
Janice. She's Janice in Mean Girls. Cool, but she's your friend.
Yeah.
But cool.
Okay. My puzzle. Number 7 is Rina.
Love.
My first time.
I love. That's great. She's great.
Yeah.
Great episode for Rina.
Number 6, Phi. We didn't even talk about Phi. Taeyeon was like,
crying.
Phi, how did you do? And she was like, I really couldn't have done it without Dohwa Ani. And then they just started bawling.
I know.
And Dohwa was like, please don't cry because I'm going to cry. And then they both were just like, Phi was like, I feel like I'm a burden to my team. But Dohwa really makes you feel like I'm not. And it really feels like I can look up to her.
So sweet.
It's so sweet. I really think that first Snap drop team, I feel like they are like bonded. Like they feel so close. Like Dohwa, I mean, we saw it too. Like she's been in this group. She's been in like groups with these people.
Yeah.
So number 6 is Judy.
Great.
I'm on a high with Judy. 5 is Judy. Number 4 is Nana. 3 is K.
I did not have K in mind this week.
I know. 2 is yeoreum. And number 1 is Dohwa. I need her to be in this team.
No Son in your 7.
No.
I want you to know, listeners, viewers, readers, digests, that this man next to me spent the entire episode we were watching it talking about Son the whole time.
I know.
And then paid dust.
But you know what?
7.
She may not be in my puzzle this week, but she is getting the Sapphic Award for this episode.
Great.
I think I would give her and yeoreum the Sapphic Awards.
No, yeoreum is giving the sales award for selling the most real estate.
Summer market's around the corner. Call yeoreum. It's the stupidest joke.
Come with me. It's like a drone shot.
Yes.
Come with me. Come see this condo.
Come on in.
Follow her in. That it's fit.
And that is Queendom Puzzle Girls to get voting. We are getting 5 girls out next week, so good luck. Okay. And we'll see you then.